Hi, I'm Rob. Welcome to the channel. Today is another one of our emerger patterns, and we're going to have some fun with this one. This is kind of like a generic all-around caddis emerger, and it looks a little bit like a cripple, looks a little bit like an emerging pupa. You could fish it just under the surface film. You could fish it even deeper if you wanted to. Heck, you could even put a bead head on this thing if you want to. So let's take a look at how we tie this. This is the fly for today, and it's a caddis emerger slash cripple, and it's real easy to make, so let's make one. Okay, here we go. So this one's like a kind of a bigger version. You're going to tie these all the way down into number 18, but we have some pretty decent sized caddis up here, and it's on a caddis larva pupa hook, and we're going to swing that thread all the way down to the curve, even down onto the curve. Trim that off. Got some gold wire for the ribbing. Get that tied in. Okay. Some wax on. And grab our dubbing. So just got a tan synthetic dubbing. So caddis have kind of a thicker body, so we're going to build this up. I'll go back with some more dubbing. You kind of want like a carrot shape. Then you bring that gold in and you counter wrap it, so it gives it a little bit of segmentation. Clip that off. So now this one's actually going to have a wing, and I'm going to make the wing kind of stubby. So I take this is a synthetic material, and I like to comb it a little bit, get the fibers out, and then trim it so they're all the same length. So the comb will pull some of them out longer. And we're going to get that in. So it's got kind of like a stubby wing that just started coming out of the shuck and isn't quite there yet. And we'll trim that off. Wrap that all down. now I got hen pheasant feather, and what I'm going to do to make the legs, take about half a dozen strands, get them the length that I want them, and bring them around that side of the fly, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. Because what you get with pheasant and grouse and those type of feathers is they're not always easy to wind them onto a hook. So this way I got my legs, got them going all the way around the hook. So just trim that off. We got one more step. Okay, so we got all that, and we're just going to bring in kind of a head of peacock curl. We'll just tie a piece of that in, trim off the excess. And a couple wraps of that. Tie it off. And just gonna make a head for this guy, and we throw a whip finish on. Trim and glue, and we're done. And that's it. Just kind of a generic caddis emerger, cripple, does it all. And you could fish that down deep. You could make this with a bead head, small bead if you wanted to fish it deeper, and it just kind of does the whole thing. Real simple. Thanks everybody for watching. The channel continues to grow, and I'm glad to have everybody along. Welcome to all the new subscribers. If you ever have any questions, just put a comment on the video. I get back to each and every one. Thanks again for watching.